What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Carx Drift Racing. Today we have a brand new 90 ADH street tune for you, this time for the Nissan Silvia S15. Now this setup is going to be the first in our brand new Best of CarX series, where we have everybody from our Discord vote on their favorite cars within a manufacturer. I then take the top 5, do a tune and setup on each one, release them here on the channel, and you guys can try them out for yourselves. You guys know the drill. First we're going to hop into some driving clips, talk a little bit about the car, how I tuned it, and how I like to drive it. Then we're going to hop into the dyno stand so I can give you guys the entire tune and setup to try out for yourselves. As always, guys, if you do enjoy the tune or the video, please feel free to leave a like down below, subscribe for more just like it, and I will catch you guys in the gameplay. Alright guys, so here we are in the S15. Now one thing I want to mention about this new Best of CarX series is that when we do a set of these top 5 tunes, I want to make sure that none of these two tunes feel the same. What I mean by that is that I want some of the cars to handle a little bit looser, a little bit lighter, a little bit more pro style, that take a little bit more control but are also super capable. Some of the others I want to make sure are set up the opposite way. I want to make sure they handle nice and tight, make sure they transition smooth, and make sure that they're geared towards having the tightest and smoothest tandems possible. Now this S15 lands right in the middle, so it should be a great start for this new series. It shouldn't be too tight or too loose. It's nice and quick with plenty of power. It goes around fine for 360s, it does backies as well, and as you guys can see here, gets a pretty nice 270 as well. Let's hop into the dyno stand. Alright guys, so here we are with the setup on our S15. Starting off with body kits, we are running the stock body for this one. Our front lights are going to be stock as well. Front bumper is going to be CBW, hood is going to be D-Master, roof is going to be R&T, side mirror is going to be stock, roll cage is off, skirts are going to be CBW as well, our trunk is going to be ProFlow, rear bumper is going to be CBW, spoiler is going to be ProFlow V2, taillights are stock, exhaust is stock as well, seats are both Sprath racing parts, steering wheel is going to be carx, handbrake is stock, shifter is going to be Sprath racing parts, which truthfully I think I want a handbrake in here too, maybe it's so subtle. Yeah, the handbrake's going to be Sprath and so is the shifter. For wheels we got number 12 in the drift category and nothing special for tires, so that's going to do it on our body kit section. Heading on into design and paint next, guys. We do have a 2-part red here, chameleon color. Color code for the first one is going to be FF008FFF, and color code on the second part 910000FF. The whole car is painted this color, guys, so we don't have to worry about that. Just the stock stuff for the interior as well. The suspension, however, we did change up. So the wheels, we have the metallic chrome lip, all the way bright, all the way low on saturation, and then for the faces, we have the same but with 50% brightness. Suspension arms are going to be black, spring is going to be black as well. The strut itself is white, and the caliper is red. For once in our lives, guys, no tint on the headlights. I wonder actually, while we're here in the video, should I add some? Usually I do. Yeah, I think we're gonna. I guess I kind of missed that step a little bit. We are definitely gonna add these on in here, man. That looks really good. So we are gonna add 1C, 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 FF for a headlight tint here. And then the tails, we did add some. Okay, so we have 23, 23, 23 FF on the tails. Windshields were pretty dark here as well. Got a bunch of 1s and 2 Fs at the end. Up next, guys, is the dyno stand. So starting us off, we got our spring lengths at 8 and 7, stiffness at 80 both ways. Fast bump is gonna be 6860 and 6320. Fast rebound is gonna be 6290 and 6350. Damper bump is gonna be 6480 and 6230, and damper rebound is going to be 6540 and 6390. Sway bars, we got 0 and 2 on this one, and that is going to do our stiffness settings. We have our alignment up next, guys. We got toe at 0.3 and 0.1, camber at -5.59 and -1.58, caster at 9.5 for this one, steering axis is 0, max steering angle as always, Ackerman at 75, and 0 for kingpin. For wheels, guys, we got 19s with 240s on this one. We got 100 for pressure up front and 85 in the rear, 90 adhesion both ways, width is going to be 4 and 1, and we have 35 for a tire profile on this one. For brakes, guys, we got our torque up a little bit, 1188, not all the way down on this one, but we do have a bias of 71%. ABS is on and launch control is off. For our engine section, guys, actually, let me make sure real quick that we're not swapped here. Yep, we are on the stock engine. We're making 773 horsepower here, guys, with the external wastegate on, our engine tune-up all the way up. Max torque at 5211, rev limiter all the way up as well. Turbochargers on with 1.7 ATMs of air pressure. For transmission, guys, we got the sequential in this one, clutch base limited slip diff. Our preload's going to be 248, power lock at 0, coast lock at 70, final drive at 3.99, gear 1 at 2.9, gear 2 at 1.4, gear 3 at 1.1, gear 4 at 0.95, gear 5 at 0.9, and gear 6 at 0.85. So that is going to do it for the whole setup here on the S15. As always, guys, if you did enjoy the tune or the video, please feel free to leave a like down below, subscribe for more just like it helps the channel a ton, and let me know down in the comments as well what you'd like to see for our next vote on our next OEM. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.